Well, for many young Americans, this is their first election, and we wondered what they're thinking. So DeMarco Morgan talked to 3 Pennsylvania college students, Aaron Duffy, Breon Buchanan, and Tyra Woods, all of them undecided.
It's a tough situation because we're new voters, so we want to make the right decision for our future.
It's kind of like we don't know who to vote for. Like, I know a lot of my friends feel the same way. There's really no good candidate.
This is our first time voting, so what we've seen so far has kind of been like a spectacle, but you know, we don't really know what to choose.
And what are you looking for?
Looking for somebody who's like going to actually make a change in our country, and even if it's the smallest thing.
What about the conventions? I'm sure you guys paid attention to the Republican convention in Cleveland.
Our convention occurs at a moment of crisis for our nation. The attacks on our police and the terrorism of our cities threaten our very way of life.
I think he was the only one that actually addressed that we are in a crisis, and I think that was very brave of him, but in the sense, I don't think he's handling it the right way. I think he's just being him aggressive self.
And I don't want to be afraid of, because that's how I feel whenever I feel like Donald Trump is speaking, afraid of if he were to get in office and what would happen, like what would the next 4 years be about.
Don't let anyone ever tell you that this country isn't great, that somehow we need to make it great again, because this right now is the greatest country on earth.
Based off of what's happening in the news and everything, it doesn't, even with this election, like, it's a representation of, is America really great?
We were the melting pot at one point. I think that we need to go back to that, and we need to be a little bit more sensitive about different cultures and different ways of life. It's like America, we take 10 steps forward and take 2 steps back. So where's the change going to come in?
Right. What are we doing to actually fix it? What would they do by November that's going to motivate millennials to vote, to get them ready and excited? What's going to push us? Because right now, there's a lot of indifference.
If you don't vote, don't complain when you don't like something that's happening because you didn't vote.
Scott, that recent CBS News poll taken right after the GOP convention found 7% of voters nationwide are still undecided.
DeMarco Morgan speaking to We the People. DeMarco, thanks.